Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our reality? What if the path to enlightenment led not to peace, but to pure cosmic horror? Let's travel back to 1966 to a story that blurs the line between science and madness. Meet Barry Nile, a man chasing transcendence, guided by the ambitious Dr. Arboria. Their goal? A complete spiritual rebirth. The method? A radical experiment. Barry was submerged in a vat of thick, black, primordial liquid. This sensory deprivation tank was designed to be a void, a place to dissolve the ego and allow his consciousness to connect with the infinite. Imagine it total darkness, total silence, just you and your mind floating in nothingness. The idea was to strip away everything that made him Barry so he could be reborn, enlightened, and free. But what waited for him in that void wasn't peace or nirvana. Instead of merging with the infinite, Barry's mind shattered. He encountered something terrifying, a powerful, inexplicable force from beyond our comprehension. This wasn't a spiritual awakening. It was a spiritual catastrophe. When he finally emerged from that black soup, he was a changed man, but not for the better. The experience had fundamentally broken him. Over time, his hair fell out, a physical sign of the inner decay. His sanity evaporated, replaced by a chilling, sociopathic coldness. He had seen beyond the black rainbow, and the cosmic horror he witnessed destroyed his ability to feel human empathy. He was hollowed out, a vessel for the terror he'd experienced. Dr. Arboria, the architect of this disaster, was horrified by the monster he'd unleashed. He couldn't cope with what he had done to Barry. Consumed by guilt and fear, he slowly descended into a drug-fueled haze, effectively abandoning his own institute and leaving it in the hands of the very man he had broken. This set the stage for decades of darkness. Barry, now in control, became obsessed. He spent the rest of his life trying to replicate, control, or perhaps even reopen the doorway to that terrifying power he had glimpsed in the void. He was driven to understand the bridge between our world and the nightmarish realm he had briefly visited. The failed experiment wasn't the end of the story. It was the terrifying beginning of a much darker one. What do you think he saw in that void? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring the darker side of fiction, make sure to subscribe for more. See you next time.